Well, my father passed away 4 years ago. That was obviously the huge change here. I think everybody was pretty determined to keep this going, just in his memory. I assured everybody, as long as there's work on the floor, there'll be jobs here. If we succeed, great. If we fail, it's my fault. And it's a lot to weigh on your mind when things aren't going right. My name's Tim O'Donnell. I'm from Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. I'm president of Ashby Manufacturing. It was very difficult to find work. Everything dried up. It just like a spigot got turned off, and that was it. I remember my father used to tell everybody to prepare for the future and invest in new technology. A salesperson came in from Xometry and said, "You gotta try this website, we're finding work." It took about 20 minutes to sign up. We were doing our first job about a week later.
If you go to any major city, you'll find mom and pop machine shops everywhere, but nobody knows they're there. So we thought, hey, the power of the internet of connecting buyers and sellers everywhere else, could we use that same power to connect buyers and sellers in manufacturing? And that was really the genesis behind the idea of Xometry.
When I met Tim, he was a small manufacturing company. Over the years, they've struggled, but Xometry has really helped Ashby expand into different regions within the United States.
Me, as a small company in Western Pennsylvania, I couldn't really call up NASA and say, "I'd like to do some work for you." Xometry presents that work. It's changed our customer base in such a way that we're afforded to do work for people that normally would have to spend years to get as a customer.
I know that American companies want to keep jobs here. They just don't know how to find the best solution. They've got to find a way for their voice to be heard. Shout from the rooftop. In this case, the rooftop can be the internet, it can be social media. Embrace those. Those will grow your business.
The instant quoting process on Xometry's website is one that is unsurpassed. The ease of being able to upload a part and instantly know what it's going to cost me is phenomenal.
I think with Xometry, you can prove yourself. If you do quality work, you can build a good reputation with your customer.
Ashby Manufacturing is a terrific partner for Xometry. They were one of our earlier adopters. When we give a job to Tim and Kevin, they're gonna get it right. If you went to our manufacturing partners, one of their biggest problems is getting enough skilled labor. Technology, which ironically people sometimes fear, in this case can be our ally. By adding more machines, you eventually may need more employees, not to do things that now have been automated, but more employees to do higher value tasks where you can actually make more money.
Robots are doing the tasks that humans don't want to do. Being able to oversee a robot, be able to know how to maintain it, is going to be really what drives the factory worker of the future.
I'm not worried too much about technology, replacing humans. Everyone can buy the same machine. The difference is we've had people who've worked here for 30, 40 years, and that experience, it's just invaluable.
Tim is motivated by his employees. He wants to make sure that everybody is making a good living, that they're happy doing their job.
I am proud of Tim. He's taken on more of the leadership role when my father passed. I think he would be proud of us the way we've sort of evolved with the times and how we've been able to get more work.
I often think if my dad were to walk in the door right now, he'd understand this is the direction that engineering and manufacturing is going. So we might as well adopt it, get ahead of the competition.
When you're in your airplane flying somewhere, or you're driving your car, when you're getting a medical device implanted in you, understand that somebody manufactured that, and you better hope that person did it right.
At the end of the day, take something that was a hunk of metal and make something useful out of it, something I could hold in my hand and say, I made this. That's what I think the biggest thing everybody here enjoys, is just being able to say, I have made this and I've contributed this to society.